Well, my name is Vanessa Sandham, and I live in a town in central New Jersey called Pennington, New Jersey. And I have two sons.
Well, when I first started, I was only like 9 years old, so I was really young. I didn't know much about it. My mom kind of just said, we're going on a trip to help other kids.
I mean, I'm not going to claim I was some 11-year-old who's like, I'm going to go out and save the world. Starting Global Volunteers was my mom's idea.
You worry a little bit about, can I, as this mom, take two young sons and a friend on all these trips, and we were really concerned about making sure that the organization we went with was experienced and as I said, established. And fortunately, Global Volunteers was. I had a lot of trust in them and the program and in the amount of training that they give, and the fact that they build really solid teams is one of their emphasis, to creating a team out of all the volunteers. At the same time, they work really hard in making sure that the experience is something that contributes a great deal to volunteers' lives and also the community's lives. So I was comfortable that I'd be in good hands. We decided to go to Poland, in the mountains of Poland, and there we were working with kids who were using, again, English as a second language, and it was a summer camp. And so the kids were a lot older. They were teenagers, which was, I think, the first time that we'd actually worked with that age group. And my three boys had a great time because there were a lot of girls, young girls there too. The teams actually work better when you have different age groups.
And that was definitely a lot of fun in that all the Polish kids were kind of my own age, so there was like, just a lot of hanging out with your own peers, able to relate.
And in all the previous years, we lived separate from where we worked. And so that was a lot different in Poland because we lived with the kids and, really spent time, like our whole days with them.
I love being a tourist. It's fun to visit countries on tour. Stay in, good hotels, see some great sights, all that. It's fantastic, and I wouldn't knock it because I love it. But as a tourist, you will not get to know the people like you will through Global Volunteers. It's just not going to happen. Even if you're really kind of like roughing it and really getting to know people and really kind of being ingrained, like, you're still a tourist, you're still a visitor. And yes, you're spending the time to learn about the culture, which I think people will certainly appreciate, but you're just not going to reach the level of interaction with the community that you get by working side by side with them.
And there's nothing better for young kids to realize that they can reach across a divide of language and be able to communicate.
I've done it for 8 years, and each trip has had something new and unique about it, but they've all been a ton of fun. And I'm really not just saying that to kind of be like, oh yeah, go global. Like, it really is. Each trip has been a lot of fun.
Do Global Volunteers. If you're on the fence, definitely jump in and do it. And if you are concerned about, worried about your comfort zone, not all Global Volunteers programs are equally challenging. But if not crazy or really, really scary, don't worry. It's fine. They take great care of you.